What's up, y'all? I'm sitting here and I'm washing dishes, right? And I don't know what made me think of this, but I just thought of this. But although I know what made me think of this, um, I don't like to wash dishes. That's not my thing, and I'll explain later why that's not my thing. Matter of fact, I won't explain. I'll show you later on. Um, it might be another 6 months or 8 months before I can show you that that's not my thing. I don't like standing long because I do a lot of standing. But when I came home today, something said, I've been standing all day. Grab a stool and wash the dishes. Relax. Like, get in your zone. Like, sometimes you need help. You know, standing on 2 feet trying to wash dangerous, get dangerous sometimes. So, I grabbed me a stool. And I'm sitting on my stool washing dishes. Now there's a little cons with this, that the water gets on my legs and stuff like that. But that's okay because I got clean dishes. I don't know what made me think of this, but I'm glad I thought about this. I grabbed this, but I know what made me think about this. I grabbed a stool, y'all. I'm sitting here on a stool washing my dishes. Did my feet say that they was tired? Who said they was tired first? My feet or the dishes? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Baby, I got my feet hiked up washing these dishes. I'm sitting on the bar stool. It's taking a lot of pressure off of me, too. I ain't messed up about it. I feel like it's the lazy way out, but sometimes I never take a shortcut. I never take a lazy way out, but I'm taking a lazy way out today. Or was I trained that sitting on the bar stool could be lazy? That conversation never came up in my own. But these dishes gotta get washed. So I'm in here right now, washing dishes on a bar stool. And this might help a lot of women that have these aggressive husbands. That want them to work a 16-hour shift and come home and feed their asses and all of this crap. And they tired too. Grab a bar stool. What do y'all think about these men that don't care about what their girlfriends or their wives is going through? How they had to work 16 hours. How they had to work 8 hours just like they did. They want dinner cooked when they come home. No, ain't nobody work just like you. He better have me a nice ass bar stool so I can prop my damn feet up and clean these damn dishes and get ready to cook this meal. He better be helping me if he ain't in the kitchen helping me. I don't know what made me think of it. Baby, I'm on a bar stool washing dishes. Should we call this bar stool dish? Bar stool dishes? I don't know what you want to call it, but my feet is relieved because I gave them people 8 hours there, and my feet been killing me. I know for sure. Corns, calluses, bunions, everybody talking, everybody screaming. Ankles, knee. Everybody talking about what they talking about. I'm on this bar stool washing me some dishes. You know, sometimes when pain gets so rough, and if you're like me, you don't like to take pain medicine. Then after a while, you're going to come up with something. And that's exactly what I did. I came up with something. Maybe I can grab me a bar stool, and I'm washing dishes. Not only am I washing dishes, but I'm going over some other things in my mind. I want to say they past tense, but then we trying to get away from past tense, because past tense don't do nothing but hold us down. I want to say about what happened to me, but then again, I don't want to talk about what happened to me, because Father had already told me, when you go speak about what had happened to you, don't do nothing but hold you down. I freed you, child. Do you know the gate open? Do you know the fence is open? You so used to what you used to, you won't even go up to see it. But I've tried so many times to go up to it and it was closed. I was just thinking that it was going to be closed like it's always closed. Baby, I got my bar stool. I'm sitting here, I'm washing me some dishes. It's crazy how other people can take a seat. Other people can have a sit down, but I better not sit my black ass down. I'm going to be in trouble. So I sit my black ass down at home. Damn, I lost that fork. Okay, I'll pull up a spoon that has some greens and turnips on it. I don't know. I'm just trying to catch a break. All I'm trying to do is catch a break. Can somebody relieve me for a break? You don't even know what 15 minutes will do for me. I got time to smoke a cigarette. I got time to use the bathroom. I got 3 more minutes or 5 minutes at the max to sit down and rest my feet. I'm just taking a break. 15-minute break is what I'm taking. That's all they allow. 2 15s and 1 30. Make me wanna holler where they do my life. Ooh. Make me wanna holler where they do my life. Hell, if I met a man or if I met a woman, I can't even show them who I am, because I got another superior person up over me showing me who the fuck they is. And my water is so fresh and so dope and so clean. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. Hold on. And my water is so fresh and so dope and so clean. Ba da 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 da. My feet ain't feeling no type of way. My coffee mug up in here. The hell. With some shit going on like this, of course you gotta keep some of this. I'm so short, y'all. I got to come down up off the stool. That's how short I am. I'm standing up now. But I relieved my feet. They were so happy. Mr. Corns and Mrs. Callis and Mrs. Bunions, how you feeling? The job almost done. And my floor wet. And this type of floor you don't want to fall on. You don't want to have no slips on this fall. I need to get some of them yellow hazardous signs for my damn self. So I know to tiptoe around on this floor. This floor ain't no joke here. You know you washing some dishes with the suds up to your damn meal. My goodness. Let me see if I got any more dishes that's in the refrigerator that you come out. Yeah. No, maybe just one. Two. No, I'm gonna wait on that because I could cook that later. I ain't gonna bother that. I got some pasta in there, but that pasta could go in my salad. So I got this is what life looks like, y'all. I don't know what y'all. You supposed to go on YouTube? Y'all, excuse me. Let me go find me a cigarette. Listen, y'all. When I go into immortal status tonight, when I go into supernatural realm tonight, when I go to sit down with my father, I will talk to him. Because he built me not to wash dishes. He built me not to clean. He built me not to wash clothes. But for some reason, I'm standing here right now and I'm washing some clothes and I'm washing dishes. I know y'all see that pink right there with the... I got my real shit covered up. I'll talk to y'all about that later. That's another story there. You gonna thank me when I do. It looks slouchy, but it ain't slouchy. It's a disguise, baby. I'll talk to you about that later. I got my dishes sitting here. I'm gonna rinse me some hot water over them in 1 second. They got suds on them. But then I'm going to rinse that off in some hot water. We're going to take care of that. And we're going to put that in the dish rack. I have a question for some of y'all. I'm finna run my hot water over these dishes so I can put them in the thing. If y'all could brag on yourselves about something, what would you brag on? That's just a question I got. If you could brag on yourself, what would you brag on? Would you brag on your Lambo? Would you brag on your 6 chains? And what would you brag on? Would you brag on your refrigerator? Would you brag on your... What would you brag on? If you could brag on yourself for a couple of seconds and you had time to brag, what would you brag on? I was just asking because I got time to brag right now. And I'm going to brag on a few things. What I want to brag on is my Father, Jehovah, and Jesus. I want to brag on how they keep me protected. I want to brag on how I can go to bed and I know there's angels guarding me with swords and knives and this and that, and can't nothing touch me when I go to bed. I want to brag on how I treat people in the streets. I want to brag on the way I treat my children and my grandchildren. Now let me say this when it comes to my children and my grandchildren. Was it always this way? No. Nope. Wasn't always this way. Did I have to work to get there? Yep. I had to work to get there. I just want to, I want to brag on how I don't need the spotlight in the daytime when there's big people around and big CEOs. And I just want to brag how I do what I do for mysterious people. What I do for other people that need help. But we ain't gonna get into that. I just want to brag on my character. Was I ever the best person? Nope. Did I have some demons ride me? Yep. Do I have still have some demons ride me? Yep. Is they asses for to get slayed? Yep. I just want to brag on how far I have come. Did I sleep around a lot? Yep. Was I trying to fill a void? Yep. Was I tortured by older women? Yep. Have I been tortured by managers and people at my job that's in higher authorities of me? Yep. Well, was I tortured by people just came up and decided they didn't like me? Yep. This is what I'm working on right now while I'm washing these dishes. How to be a better person. I'm teaching y'all how to slay y'all demons. It ain't about going out and buying a most expensive car. Do I want some peace? Yep. Am I going to get the peace that I'm looking for? Yep. How do I know this? Because Jehovah told me so. Am I the best person in the world? Nope. But I come to find out, if you're in the human flesh, there ain't no best person in the world. Do I understand what's going on? Yep. Do I act slow sometimes? Yep. Do I act dingy sometimes? Yep. Do I trip up on my words and my statements sometimes? Yep. I'm just trying to get it going, and I ain't got nothing to get it going with. I'm just over here doing me. You doing something if you in here watching right now, because I don't let people come in to see me doing me. Am I thinking my Heavenly Father right now? In spiritual realm? Yep. Am I sorry for some things that I have done that wasn't right to other people? Yep. Am I sorry for some things that I done at the time that I didn't even know I was doing that was wrong to other people? Yep. Am I sorry for things I knew that was right at the time? I knew it was wrong. I didn't give a damn. I'm hurting over here. I want your ass to hurt. Yep. I know about all of it. Am I doing all of it right now? Yep. Am I facing the consequences right now? Yep. I'm talking about slaying demons. Have I lost a lot of sleep? Did Father take sleep away from me for doing wrong? Yep. Do I have the ability to take sleep from others now that I found out what's going on and what they're doing wrong? Yep. I have power. Could I use my rock power the wrong way? Or could I use it the right way? Yep. I could do a lot of things. I could do a lot of things that I ain't gonna do. I'm just over here kicking it. Have I hurt people in my life? Yep. Even though I've been hurted before, am I gonna make that my excuse at some point in my life? Yep. I'm just hollering yep. I don't know what else to holler right now. Am I washing my dishes right now? Yep. Do I want to wash my dishes right now? Yep, because I wouldn't be washing them if I didn't want to wash them right now. Yep. Is the world in danger right now? Yep. Ooh, I thought I had that clean. I go to look at that thing, baby, I wouldn't serve this to a dinosaur. And he been gone for a long time. Just yeah. Have I learned to admit when I'm wrong? Yep. Do I make a lot of mistakes? Yep. I think we look okay now. Yo, let me get off here with this yep mess. Just yep. Am I ashamed of a lot of things I've done? Yep. Do I want to include my mother into half of this shit that happened to me while I'm doing a lot of things, while I have done a lot of things? Yep. Somebody gotta take this blame. Came from somewhere. It didn't just come from me. I ain't even going to that, but you brought me into this. I didn't know nothing about this. Yep. Was my daddy worth nothing? Yep. My real daddy wasn't worth nothing at all. My stepdaddy was worth everything until the blinders came off my eyes and I found out he wasn't worth nothing at all. Yep. Ow! That water's so hot. Even though I was born in Illinois, am I still a country bumpkin? Yep. Still from the country. Still a country girl. I don't care how modern I have tried to make myself blend in. But Illinois said, we don't know you. We don't recognize you. We don't know nothing about you. You a perpetrator. You an imitator. I don't know who you is. You don't belong to Illinois. You wasn't born here. We don't know nothing about you. Could you take that up with my mother? Yep. Who told her to do this foolish shit that she done? She could have kept me in the country where I belong. I don't like this shit up here. Do I have to deal with it? Yep. She could have kept me in the Tennessee borderlines. My father could have kept me in the Arkansas. Oh, what my first? No, he's from Missouri, but he's an hour away from Carruthers. He's an hour away from Blytheville, Arkansas. But I could have roamed down there. I could have stayed down there in Arkansas, in Blytheville, and Memphis. And when I wanted to get a vacation, I could have went up to St. Louis. Thought I was doing something, you know. But people do what they do. But I'm more happier in the South. But I was born in Illinois, so I resonate more with Illinois. But not that I resonate with more Illinois, because in the summertime, I always stay in the South. I always stay in Missouri, in Carruthersville, Missouri. I always stayed in Brownsville, Tennessee. I always stayed in Memphis, Tennessee in the South. But we never know why. What your president said, we never know why. We never know why. Because most of my family, I thought most of my family was in Brownsville and Tennessee and Carruthersville and Arkansas. But then I found out I got this whole slew of family in Florida by Clear Lake and then Fort Myers. So I've been in Florida chilling. Yep. Didn't know they was there. Just now finding this out about the last 5 years. Which reminds me, I better call Uncle Tommy. Check on him and see how he doing. Am I scared to go to work every day in the morning when my alarm clock go off? Yep. Are there people hunting my life as this pelestants or whatever them things is called? Yep. Father, on my knees I pray. Am I going to make it to see another day? Yep. Did my mother and father steal my dreams away from me before they could manifest good? Yep. Just yep. Do I hate some people in my family? Yep. Did my brothers and sisters, even stepbrothers and sisters portray me, sleep with my men and shit? Yep. Some of the men was men sleeping with my men. Yep. Did it happen to me? Yep. Some shit that I would have never done to them before. Yep. Want my light. Did they want my shine? Yep. Are they paying for this shit today? Yep. It's a lot of yapping going on in my life. I don't know what's going on in your life. But it's a lot of yapping going on in my... Oh, let me wash my... I got two major things I need to wash. My wine screw and my can opener. Do they need to be washed? Yep. Is this a dirty world we live in? Yep. Are bloodthirsty men after my blood? Yep. Just fucking yep. Are my dishes clean now? Yep. I think I got most of it up. I think I'm good now. Here she up. Do I gotta be at work at 5 in the morning? Yep. Just fucking yep.